What if I told you that nearly every ancient civilization, separated by oceans, languages, and time, spoke of the same terrifying event? A flood so vast, so violent, it erased entire worlds. Not metaphor, not myth, a memory, etched in stone, buried in silt, and whispered through generations. Tonight, we dive into the mystery of the ancient flood and the overwhelming evidence that suggests it wasn't just a story, but a global catastrophe. From the Epic of Gilgamesh to the Book of Genesis, from Hindu texts to Aboriginal legends, the flood appears again and again. But why? Why would cultures with no contact all describe a deluge that wiped out humanity? In Mesopotamia, Utnapishtim survives a divine flood. In India, Manu is warned by a fish to build a boat. In Mesoamerica, the gods drown the world in water to start anew. In China, Emperor Yu battles rising waters to save his people. Coincidence or collective memory? Some scholars argue these are symbolic tales, metaphor for renewal. Others believe they're eyewitness accounts, passed down through oral tradition. Let's move from myth to mud. In the Black Sea, marine geologists discovered a sudden influx of salt water dated to around 5600 BCE, possibly the real flood behind Noah's tale. In North America, the Missoula floods carved canyons and reshaped landscapes with unimaginable force. In the Middle East, sediment layers show abrupt, massive flooding events, right where ancient cities once stood. And then there's Göbekli Tepe, the world's oldest temple, built before agriculture. Its carvings? Some interpret them as celestial warnings of a comet impact triggering floods. Controversial? Absolutely, but the evidence is stacking up. Here's where things get uncomfortable. Mainstream archaeology insists civilization began around 6,000 years ago. But what if the flood erased a much older world? Underwater ruins off the coast of Japan, Yonaguni, show what appear to be man-made structures. In India's Gulf of Kambath, sonar scans revealed submerged cities with artifacts carbon-dated to 9,000 years ago. In the Caribbean, tales of Atlantis echo through submerged stone roads and megaliths. Some believe the flood was nature's reset. Others think it was punishment or even war. And then there are those who whisper of ancient technology lost beneath the waves. So what was the ancient flood? Another theory suggests a natural disaster triggered by melting glaciers, rising seas, and tectonic shifts, a chaotic but explainable event. Some believe a cosmic intervention, a comet strike, or even a deliberate cleansing by higher powers, gods, extraterrestrials, or forgotten civilizations. Both sides present compelling arguments. Both are haunted by gaps in the record, and both agree on one thing. Something happened. Something big. Imagine waking up to the sky falling, to the earth trembling, to water swallowing everything you've ever known. The flood wasn't just geological, it was human. Families, cultures, languages, gone. And yet something survived. The stories, the warnings, the monuments, as if the ancients were beckoning us to remember. So we ask, was the Great Flood a myth or a memory? If it was real, what else have we forgotten? What truths lie beneath the ocean floor? And if it was a metaphor, why does it feel so real? Perhaps the flood isn't just about water. Perhaps it's about cycles, destruction, renewal, and the fragile thread of memory that connects us to a world long drowned. The flood may have ended, but its echo still calls. Will we listen?